Alright, this is a video on auction market theory. And, yeah. Alright, first off, what is auction market theory? Alright, so the market moves in an auction, okay? And I'm gonna give you some examples on how it moves, okay? So, like, I'm gonna put my trading view. Alright, so look, this is how the market moves, alright? So let's say you have a price, right? You have three prices, right? And I'm gonna give you the example I gave to my dad because my dad owns a gold and silver shop, okay? So right now, at this moment in time, I mean not gold, I mean silver, my bad. So right now, silver's at $30, okay? Right? But he buys it for $28, right? And he sells it for maybe like $40, $42, okay? So that's how he makes a profit, right? This is the average price. He buys it under and he sells it higher, right? Same thing for price, right? So in the auction, obviously you want to buy it, right? Under, you want to sell higher, right? And it's just fair value, okay? So what you usually see is a bell curve like this, okay? Or you can also see a line profile that kind of goes like this, right? Like this, okay? So you want, this is fair value right here. This is fair value. This is where the most volume is traded, right? The POC. Like, auction market theory is the most important thing out of order flow. Because this is the reason why TPO and volume profile work. So if you don't get auction market theory, you're not going to get any of it. So let's take for example, okay? Let's say like a art museum, okay? Let's say that there's 100 people that go to the auction for this Picasso art painting, okay? There's 100 people that go, right? And it starts out for, let's say, $100, even though it costs even more since it's Picasso. But we're gonna say $100. So the Picasso King costs $100, and there's 100 people there, right? So that's when the auction starts. So that's where you see the guy on the stage be like, "Do we have anyone for 110?" Okay. Then maybe since it's a little more higher than what people initially thought they would get it for, right? Because people thought they would get it for $100, well, now it's $110, right? And there's initially 100 people. Well, now there's 90 people, because now those 10 people thought that this is too high of a price, okay? And then we go to, let's say, 50 people, okay? That goes to 120, right? So that means 40 people thought that this price was too high, okay? And we go all the way up, we go all the way up, we go all the way up until there's one winner, right? That winner has buyer remorse because he bought at the very top. He bought at the very top, so he's a trapped, okay? All these people know that they can get it for a better price, okay? So usually what it will do, this I just marked out this, okay? Usually it would go like this, right? It's auctioning right here. It's auctioning, right? Then there's a buyer. Where the auction, there's one buyer, okay? Well, not one buyer, but like, they get trapped right here. And then it'll go back into fair value, right? Which is right here. Where price, which buyers and sellers thought this was the best price that the market could go to. And so auction market theory tells us is that this is the best price, Okay. Since this is the best price, obviously you want to buy low and sell high, right? That's simple, right? Everyone knows that. Well, and let's say a TPO chart. No, let's say volume profile chart, because we're gonna be playing off the volume profile. So right, you can't get this, screenshot this or whatever. Okay, like I'm gonna start a new thing. And I'm gonna show you why this works. Okay, so look, I'm gonna draw a volume profile. Okay, this is a volume profile, right? So you would agree this is where a lot of volume was traded. So a lot of people think that this was the best price that was traded, and this is a low volume node. That means not a lot of people were buying here. Okay, this is where buyers and sellers disagreed where price was good at. I guess at a good price. So it was gonna go to the next good price, I guess you could say. Okay, there's not a lot of volume it was traded here. Low volume nodes are kind of like a void. Okay. So you would agree, right? This is where best price can be at, right? So there's a lot of volume right here, because the shorter the volume is, right? So let's say we're doing like uh like a stick, okay? A stick, right? And let's say the stick costs $100. You would see most transactions in here, right? Because like most transactions for the stick is $100, but people that obviously want to get a higher price for it, there's gonna be less transactions. Okay, think of it as maybe like a computer part. Okay, maybe like as a PC, right? Let's say like there's a $1,500 PC, but most transactions are at that $1,500 price. Okay, let's say you go on eBay and you see like $1,800. Boy, no one's gonna really buy it. No one's gonna transact at this area because they know they can get it for a better price. And also over here, for these people trying to buy it at a good price or sell it at a good price, right? Which is fair value, which is this. No one's gonna try to sell it for $90 or for $80. There's gonna be less transactions in here, right? The same thing goes right here. So less transactions, or people want to buy right here, right? Since it's $80, because they want to get the lowest price, right? They want to get the lowest price on a car, right? Car is like 22,000, and they want to get 20,000, right? They want to get the lowest price, right? And the people that are selling it, they want to get the highest price so they can get the highest amount of money, which is right here. Okay, that's why we played we play the extremes. Okay, we play the extremes of this. That's why we play the extremes. This is for value, and we want to buy. We want to sell. Okay, where not a lot of transactions are taking place, and we're a good place to sell at. You can see it on the volume profile. We're a good place to sell at, and we're a good place to buy at. People want to buy for the best price possible. People want to sell for the best price possible, and usually these shelves, and they usually don't go to low volume areas. And if they do, it's a breakout. They go to the next shelf, and then play support, and then go like this. Okay, and that's kind of auction market theory. There's also another way you can play auction market theory. And I'm gonna show you these examples, okay, in a little bit. So let's say we're in a balance, right? We're in value. We carry value, but suddenly we break out, right? Well, when we break out, there's a low volume node, right? Somewhere right here, low volume node. My bad. And then we go back into a high volume node, which is right here. Okay. And there's value right here. There's value, the prior value, from this. Okay, it's prior value. And I'll show you some examples on the chart. There's prior value that it goes to. Okay. What it usually does, 80% of the time, okay, 80% of the time, once it breaks out its value, okay, goes to another prior value, okay, it will go to the exact opposite, like this. It will break this shelf. It will disrespect these shelves, and then it will use this shelf or this shelf as support to go even higher. And same thing for shorts, okay. If it breaks out, You want to see it go like this, and use these shelves as support or as resistance, whatever. Okay, that's how it works. So look, I'm gonna show you some examples. All right, would you agree, right? Where's my box? Would you agree, right? This is a balanced area, right? What do we do? There's shells right here. There's shells right here. Okay. What do we do? What do we do? We break out. Okay. And where do we go? To this prior balanced area. Okay. And where else do we go? So we break out, then we go to the other side. That's like I said, 80% of the time it will go to the other side, like this. It's almost like power 3 kind of. Okay. And I can show you on the stair chart real quick. I mean yeah. Alright, look. Like even more examples, okay, right? So we break out, right? We go to the other side. Like another example. This this is a balance, right? We break out, we go to the other side. We break these shelves, okay? Alright? And look what we do. These shelves right here, what do we use them for? For support, right? Support, right? Also for this 270 level right here, right? This is also actually I kind of forgot what this was. I'm pretty sure this was also a shelf too. Okay, you see that there's some areas where it could have hit. Okay, I use this 270 as support. Look, let's go to my VP. Let's delete this real quick. So right, there's a shelf right here at 261, was bomb ticked. I played it at 270 right here. Okay. So I'm gonna show you the shelves right here. All right, you would agree this is a high volume node, right? And these are the shells of the high volume node, right? Where does it react off of? And like this is a low volume node, right? Like what does it do? Retrace it back into it. Retrace it back into it. Okay, and you see that it also puts off of the shelf too, right here. Right, off of these plays, and where does it go to? Right, off the shelf, right here. These shelves, shelf to shelf, like this, right? And so what it does, it breaks out, right? We go into a past shelf, right? Or you can see it over here. Holy shit! What the fuck? Okay, so you see a shelf right here. Look where we react off of, right here. This is a higher time frame shelf, which is more probability. So you can see that it reacts off of shelves in balance, right? And balance. It goes back, breaks balance. It goes back into previous value, which is right here. There's also a shelf there, right? And it goes back up. I can show you the shelf on the TPO. Look, what is this? And in our premium, well not premium, in our channels, we talk about this, a node distribution, right? This is the second point of control. And what does it do? It bomb ticks. Right? The bomb ticks right here. All right, it bomb ticks. So that's how you know this is a good level. Okay. Value, right? And there's a shelf there. So that's kind of just AMT for you.